Hello everyone. Welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Aquarius. How are you guys doing? Hope all's well. Well, let's see what the energies are around single Aquarius in their love life. Single Aquarius. You got a couple cards. There you are. This one and then this one. Oh yeah, these definitely some mutual feelings. I see someone feeling confident, overcoming some obstacles, but it has to do with someone feeling confident enough to take action here. Someone's taking action. They're not afraid of the competition. I love that card. That's the way I see it, you know. See, it's energy of someone just cutting in on the competition. See, taking action here. You can see they got some flowers hiding behind their back. All may not be what it seems. Yeah. Aquarius. Some of you are just going to let something go. I feel that no longer serves. So it has to do with being confident. Okay. It has to do with something mutual between two people. It's an energy. To me, it's like, you know, I mean, wands are fast. It's like, hurry up and take action. You know, that's what I feel. And we have someone here, definitely a person who's walked away, leaving something behind that no longer serves. It's a person searching for something. Yeah, see, someone's moved on to avoid a disaster. Someone's trying to avoid conflict here. Now, there could be competition too, because we also know, you know, yourself, you know your worth and value. You're not competing. You may just let go of this. But I feel if there's been any kind of argument or fight or conflict, obstacles, if you are traveling to see someone too, there could be some obstacles there. Let's see what else I see before I carry on. I feel there's a lot going on here. I mean, the Eight of Cups is definitely leaving something behind. Something that no longer matters. Just letting it go. That's what I feel. Willingly releasing this. And then feeling more confident to overcome, I feel, obstacles and challenges. But yeah, I don't know if it's someone at a distance here where there's been an argument or if there's distant communication, but it's about two people feeling confident enough to take the time to get to know each other, moving forward calmly and peacefully. So it has to do with lessons being learned, leaving things behind that no longer matter, no longer resonate, and moving forward. So there we have cooperation, compromise. So there's an energy of something needing to be acknowledged. Yeah, this is often a person who tries to avoid drama because they don't want to acknowledge something, you see. What is going on here? Aquarius. There we go. Yeah. So it's definitely an energy of passion, a little Cancer energy. So someone hiding behind a mask, hiding their true feelings. They're trying not to get emotionally invested, but they have. At some point, someone became invested in this. But they're hiding behind a mask. They're keeping it to themselves, see? So this is where all may not be what it seems. And it could be a person here, like I say, feeling a little more confident now. But it has to do with kindness, compassion, forgiveness. Somebody here may be wanting forgiveness. They want to heal something. Could be a past energy or sometimes people have to look at their past, kind of look at it, acknowledge it, and then move on. Yeah, it could be something to do with yourself here, but I do see this passionate new beginning. Beautiful. See, acknowledging things that you have in common as you get to know each other. But it's about acknowledging it. That's what I feel this is all about. Someone doesn't want to acknowledge something. Maybe trying to avoid conflict by not acknowledging it. Whether it's you or the person around you, let's have a look at this. Yeah, whatever this is. But it's an energy of searching, moving forward, taking lessons learned, going down another path. We'll see with someone more compatible. So someone may have put on the brakes, being cautious, careful what they wish for. But I do feel someone caught some feelings here because I see this energy of somebody who's determined to have success here. Someone's being careful what they wish for, though. Let's have a look at this. Here we go. Yeah, someone taking a pause, looking at things from a different perspective, a different point of view, seeing things from each other's perspective. Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is generally an energy of someone who's just grounding themselves. Now we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so I can see what's happening here. Lessons being learned. Yeah, cooperating, compromising, compatibility. I definitely see someone looking on the past with kindness, compassion. There's definitely forgiveness. Well, maybe it's somebody you want to forgive you, vice versa. But I do feel someone here isn't acknowledging something. It's like they just kind of move away to avoid a disaster. Yeah, some kind of conflict. I mean, it could be travel obstacles or something too, where you just need to kind of let it go. Yeah, some kind of disappointment here possibly. Let's have a look at the Five of Wands. What's happened here? What is going on, Aquarius? What's happening here? Yeah, there's the Chariot. See, it's energy of control. See, I see a little power struggle. See, between two people. Somebody was hiding their true self. They were wearing the mask. See, hiding, keeping everything to themselves. So it has to do with, I feel, communication here. It's definitely an issue. But that energy of someone here taking another look. See, someone's taking another look. Now, they could be worried maybe you're still angry. Okay. Someone's trying to avoid a disaster. But what they're avoiding is acknowledging what happened and why. That's what I feel this is all about. So, little power struggle between two people. It has to do with control. So it's energy of letting go of control, forgiveness, being kind and compassionate, grounding yourself, looking at the situation. Somebody here you may not see a future with, though. Like I say, someone maybe made you feel uncomfortable, but I feel it's yourself being, just grounding yourself, being confident about something here. Yeah. Let's have a look at the Eight of Cups. Why is this here for Aquarius? Yeah, see, manifesting. See, it's energy of someone walking away. It's no longer emotionally fulfilling, but, like I say, there's forgiveness here. Someone who looks on the past. That's a level of maturity. Someone who can look on the past with kindness, compassion, and let it go. See, putting the shoe on the other foot, how the other person feels. Somebody didn't give the other person, acknowledge how the other person may have felt. Maybe it's yourself, maybe it's them. You see, this is where I feel, you'll know it'll likely be a little different for everyone, but there's the magician, someone who has all the tools, gathering all the tools, the information, everything they already need to know. It's about cooperating and compromising. It has to do with control. See, power struggle. Now, someone here is definitely being cautious, careful what they wish for. You see, someone here tried to control something, and I feel they lost control. Someone's taken back their power. There's a lot of passion. This is also an energy I feel of communication. See, it has to do with putting in the effort, putting in the work. That could have something to do with travel for work. Could have somebody who's long distance here. I do see movement and travel, but I do see someone taking another look. It's the energy where someone puts on the brakes. See, this is someone I feel this person didn't look at how you felt about something. You see, they're now taking a pause, looking at things from a different perspective. Some Cancer, Pisces energy, whether you have it in your charts or not, it's here for a reason. Seems to be a pretty popular theme this week. Every week or so or month I get this energy, and it's generally planetary. There it is. See, change. It has to do with change for the better. Someone definitely doing some inner work, but also has to do with someone maybe traveling for work, putting in the effort. But it's someone who's trying to avoid a disaster. See, it's energy of someone avoiding what happened. And they lost control. They were trying to control something. So let's have a look at this Ace of Wands. Why is this here? The Ace of Wands. Why is this here for Aquarius? Yeah, see, it has to do with someone really passionate, creative, to do with house, a home, a reason to celebrate. Something to do with a home or building something. Yeah. I really feel this is all about the challenges and obstacles, an argument of some kind, or just not seeing eye to eye. It's almost like we have someone who wants the other person to agree with them all the time. And if you don't agree, they don't like it. You see? Because it's a very controlling energy. Some people kind of do it without even realizing it too. Yeah, there we have the Hierophant. How someone conducted themselves. See, somebody out of control, the morals, the values, but it has to do with communication, I feel. See, it has to do with the way someone's communicating. See, they don't want to acknowledge this. They don't want to look at it. I feel like you've already forgiven somebody here, because I feel someone here is being the bigger person, being more mature emotionally, where the other person I feel is a little out of control. See, I feel like you're not being ruled by your emotions. Okay, the other person's more ruled by their emotions. So we know you're not always, you are emotional, but you don't, um, they're not getting the best of you. I can see it, but they've gotten the best of this other person because they lost control. Now, I don't know if they didn't put enough effort in, or this, maybe you just put a lot of work into something here. You put a lot of effort. Maybe they didn't acknowledge something here. But yeah, they're not acknowledging. It's like they're just moving on here. But I do think this person's going to come back around. But I feel like you've gone through a lot of change. I see change for the better, you see. Cooperation and compromise. So they may come back around. They may be doing a little inner work. This is someone who needs to work on their communication skills as well. So there's something with that too. It's like they're trying to maybe control the conversation, but it's like they're not acknowledging how you feel. They're not acknowledging. I feel like you're kind of putting a lot of effort into this. You're putting work into this. So you're grounding yourself. You are focused on work. I feel like you're being grounded, practical, and sensible about this. You see, you're looking at the situation. Yeah. Tell me about this Four of Wands. I don't know if there's obstacles to do with travel, or an argument to do with travel, or someone who lost control of their emotions, but I feel like you know, it's just an energy of the brakes, somebody just putting on the brakes, like, whoa, wait a minute, you know. So I don't know if it has to do with traveling for work, or someone coming to visit you. See, I see travel, quite long distance possibly too, and I do feel it has to do with communicating. Yeah, it's no longer emotionally fulfilling. I feel it's just kind of walking away. I feel like you're not going to deal with this. I feel this is someone who needs to do a little inner work. There we have, yeah, this is definitely someone here. It's an energy of keeping things simple, someone longing for love, crushing on someone. Okay, but it's also someone missing somebody. This is an energy of someone longing, wanting to see somebody here, but I feel it has to do with putting in the effort. Maybe this is someone who wants you to do all the work. Okay, and you're kind of like, oh, wait a minute here. I mean, I do see you working. I see somebody working here, perfecting their craft and skills, and I do feel there's the, you know, that energy, the realization after this little pause of, you know, where someone maybe not looking at that. But yeah, tell me about the Hanged Man. What is going on? Oh, the readings this week are so... a lot of communication energy. This last couple of weeks, especially communication issues. Yeah, see, it's an energy of someone coming in. I feel it could be an apology, or it's just a date, you know, somebody long distance, but it's definitely a person who's got romantic feelings. They're just kind of going with the flow. This is someone who just kind of goes with the flow. But I do, maybe there's mixed messages or something here. But I, you know, like I say, conflict, some kind of argument, or tell me about the Magician. See, someone's just walking away, choosing not to communicate. They're not engaging in this, but yet they're not letting the other person speak, or they're not hearing what the other person has to say. So yeah, I feel it's an energy where, you know, it's just an energy of moving on here. But I do see someone very passionate about something here. Their house, their home. There's a reason to celebrate. There's some positive energy. See, it's how someone's conducting themselves. A little Taurus there. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the Queen of Pentacles. It's a person who likes to feel safe and secure. Something doesn't feel right. You see, it's an energy where it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel stable. It no longer feels safe. So... yeah, but you know, it's an energy of someone missing, someone longing at a distance. I see someone giving someone a little gift. Maybe it wasn't acknowledged. Someone doing something sweet, doing nice things for someone, and they've never even acknowledged it. Yeah, but I feel it's just some of the way someone communicates. I really think it's a communication gap here. Let's have a look at the Nine of Cups. Sometimes people just can't get on the same page. They just don't get each other, you know, and that's what I feel could be happening here. Because I do feel it's taking your power back here. I feel this person, the way they conducted themselves, they were trying to control, or, but I feel like you're looking at that. House, a home, commitment, something you're really passionate about, something creative. See, acknowledging this creativity, somebody's skills. So I don't know if this is someone you knew a long time ago or something, where they come in and communicate, maybe ask you out or something, but they're manifesting. They're trying to manifest something here. They're gathering the tools, gathering the information. They're learning something. Someone learning something here. Yeah, see, they've kept something to themselves. You see, very curious, but it's also a person who's shining a light. They're looking for some kind of clarity. I don't think this person communicates clear. I feel like they don't really put a lot of effort into it. I mean, maybe this is someone you knew. Maybe they were coming to see you or did. Whatever has happened here, yeah. But yeah, and I feel like you're just kind of reminiscing or remembering something where they don't communicate, or they're not telling you everything. Because it looks like you know them, and this is someone who's come around. They could be long distance. Let's have a look at the Nine of Cups. Yeah, we have an Emperor. See, this is someone who wears a bit of a mask, careful what they wish for, but they didn't get something they wanted, because I feel the way they behaved, the way they conducted themselves. Yeah, see, it has to do with house, a home, a family, a celebration. I don't know if it has to do with commitment, where they wanted to commit. It has to do with choosing the one. This is someone who felt somebody was the one here. Or maybe you felt that way. But like I say, I feel, this Emperor, what is this Emperor's intentions? See, I feel it's a person who's, they're very curious. They're learning something. They're shining a light, you see, having that little moment, looking at things how the other person feels, putting the shoe on the other foot. But I don't think this person acknowledged. I feel like you were doing sweet things, or maybe you didn't acknowledge something. I don't know, but yeah, it has to do with that. Reminiscing. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Let's do that first. Yeah, see, it's an energy of someone who took a leap of faith. They were living in the moment. See, they went down this path, but they didn't get something they wanted. See, they didn't get what they wanted, or they're not going to get what they wanted now. Because of the way they behaved, the way they conducted themselves, their habit, their morals, values. It has to do with commitment. As somebody who wanted a commitment, they were wanting this, but I don't know what the heck they did. I feel they don't put a lot of effort into the way they communicate. Or they're not telling you something. They're keeping something to themselves. Wearing a mask. They're hiding something. Tell me about this Page of Swords. Why is this here? Yeah, see, it's an energy of someone failing to see, failing to recognize, or unable to make a decision. It's often just a person who's wearing the blindfold. You see, they took a leap of faith. They didn't look before they leaped. It has to do with someone taking a risk. Little Aries energy, or Scorpio. Definitely an Aries energy. But I also see Taurus. So you can definitely flip this reading. Tell me about the Four of Wands. Why is that here? This one actually came out first. Yeah, King of Wands. See, this is somebody here who focused a lot on the passion. See, focused a lot on the physical connection. They're very passionate about things. I feel they're very creative. Yeah, something that this person does for work. So I don't know if it was an opportunity for work, or you were going to meet this person somewhere or connect, or they were traveling for work, they were coming to see you. But it's a person who took a leap of faith, living in the moment. This person now, I feel now, you see, they're taking off the blindfold, the rose-colored glasses. I feel there's two things going on. I feel there's two scenarios, and it's all the same energy, but it can be very confusing when you're trying to read and there's so much happening. But the strongest energy of this person who didn't acknowledge how someone felt, now they've taken a pause. You see, they've taken a pause. I do think they want to clear something up. It could be an apology, but I do feel they don't communicate clearly, and they don't see it. It's about self. See, it's all about self. This is about them. They focus a lot on self. So I'm seeing selfish energy. Focused on the wand, it's all about me. See, they didn't think about how you might feel. So, And it could, like I say, you can reverse this. But yeah, let's have a look at the Hierophant. See, it has to do with the choosing the one. It's having faith. See, it's all about me, the way they conduct themselves. This is someone I feel, I'm going to be honest, they don't play by the rules. They do things the way they want. It's all about me. So I do think this is someone coming back around. They do feel like a fool because it's something they didn't see that they're now seeing. I feel like you were kind, compassionate. So it's somebody you've dealt with. Now I don't see where this starts really. I mean, it looks like it could be just somebody you've met maybe online, or they're at a distance, or someone you knew a long time ago. You see that longing, that Six of Cups is reminiscing. See, or someone from the past, maybe when you were young. Some of you, I mean, if this is someone you knew or you were young and they're coming to see you, you've changed. So you're not the same. See, some of you may have been someone who bends over backwards to please someone. You put in all the effort. See, this is someone who sees somebody as a person who kind of, is very gracious, kind, makes a comfortable home, all these beautiful things. But they focus a lot. It's like it's all about me. The way they, it's like they act like it's not like they don't care, because I feel there's a lot of emotion here. But I feel they're just someone who kind of likes to have things their way. And I mean, they could be just set in their ways, but it's how they conducted themselves. You see? It's all about me. They don't really follow society's rules. I do think they have morals and values. I don't really feel, this is someone who's lost their way that way. I don't really feel that's what it is. I just feel like they focus a lot on themselves. Maybe they just spend a lot of time alone. But let's have a look at the Emperor. Who is this Emperor? What is this person's intentions? Yeah, the Emperor, somebody, it could be a business owner, someone financially stable. See, this is someone who didn't get what they want. They wanted a partnership. They wanted a partner, you see, but they didn't get what they wanted because they were focusing too much on themselves. They didn't look to see how the other person was feeling. So I'm hoping this is someone with the two wands, that they're leveling up. So it looks like we have two people who kind of went their separate ways, but it could be an energy of coming back together. So yeah, if it is someone who's maybe moved on or relocated, they could be coming back to town, maybe even coming into your neighborhood. So, but yeah, they're stable financially. This is somebody who wanted a partner, but they didn't get what they wanted. They were being too cautious. They kept everything to themselves. They didn't share something or tell you something that you needed to know. I feel like, I don't know who's walked away, but someone's definitely moved on. You see? If it is a person who you knew at some time ago and they came around and they didn't get what they wanted, maybe they feel this is something that'll happen again. Yeah, it's like somebody here has definitely changed, but it has to do with the change that's needed is cooperation, compromise. See, it's energy of compatibility and acknowledging change. See, people change. Maybe you've both changed here. But let's have a look at that. Change for the better, though. Yeah, see, this is someone who rushed in without thinking. See, they were decisive, but they weren't 100%. So they rushed in without thinking, and they didn't get what they wanted. See, they felt rejected, or there was a lack of acknowledgement. It's really could go. I got to tell you, it's an energy of it possibly going both ways. But tell me about the Queen of Cups. What's the Queen of Cups feeling here? What's the Queen of Cups feeling? Yeah, like being single. Looking out for yourself. You're looking out for number one. I feel what we have is someone here who's very independent. Definitely someone who takes care of themselves. Definitely a lot of focus on money and their house and home. It's a person who likes to be comfortable. They like to wear nice things. They like to have nice things around them. Maybe a little materialistic, but it's a person who works for it, though. But it's also a person who's very nurturing, kind, and caring, and very forgiving. So, yeah, see, there it is. It's an energy of three, possibly, but I do see some kind of friends, reunion, some kind of gathering. It looks like a reunion, so it does look like maybe this is just a friendship. where someone wants more. They want it to go to the next level but I do feel whatever's happened with this obstacles, with travel or movement, challenges, where someone put on the brakes. See, we have a King of Pentacles energy. So we have the power couple. It's a power struggle between two people. Who's more powerful? Could be someone pulled in two different directions too. But I do feel it starts out with this dating. Maybe someone here having romantic feelings, wanting to ask you out, but there could be other people involved. Okay, I do see a single person. Now, it could be an energy of someone who acts like they want to be single. Maybe they don't. It's how somebody, what somebody's projecting, I feel. But I do feel this King of Pentacles, see, coming in to take control, but putting on the brakes, taking another look. So, what is this Three of Cups? See, the Three of Cups is generally positive news. It's an invitation. See, some kind of invitation, introducing to friends and family. Someone puts on the brakes there. Could be a person who's just not ready. But there's arguments and obstacles. I do see maybe even competition. So some of you definitely, I feel like you know your worth and value. You're not competing. I feel like you're just willingly letting go. I feel like you're trying not to let something bother you here. But I do feel there's things that need to be acknowledged. There it is. Cooperation, that's here twice. Compatibility. See, it has to do with being compatible. Someone's taken another look here. So I do feel there's several things. I feel there's several scenarios. Definitely the first one with somebody who feels rejected. They rushed in too quick without thinking. And you see, it's energy of someone who comes back around feeling more decisive. But then there was a rejection, or it's just like I say, if someone failed to recognize a magical opportunity, they're now missing this opportunity because of the way they didn't acknowledge something that you did nice for them. See, because the Queen of Cups is someone who gives and nurtures and cares. Somebody who cooks for someone, takes care of them, So there's that. And then the other one that's showing up here now is with the power struggle between the King and Queen of Pentacles. And then we have this King of Wands. So some of you have choices, maybe some options here. But I don't feel like you're competing. Like I do feel it's an energy of something trying to be avoided, which I feel happened anyway. I feel someone lost control of their emotions. But it has to do with someone who focused on self. It's all about me. They didn't think about how the other person feels with both scenarios. Yeah, someone, see, cooperation, compromise. Someone was being stubborn, stuck, refusing to budge. It's my way or the highway. See, that's what happens. So, but I feel like, honestly, what I feel, for some of you, there's choices. Some of you are dealing with a King of Pentacles. Others of you got somebody who's got that King of Wands energy. I do see some strong Aries for some of you. Some of you, it's Taurus. Even though this person could be another sign, it's that Taurus energy I feel here that's making them stuck and stubborn. They don't want to give in. It's definitely someone who, see, wearing a mask, they keep things close to their chest. They're protecting something, maybe everything they've worked for. But yeah, I just feel there's just a lot of stubbornness and someone putting on the brakes because they didn't get what they wanted. But they didn't give you what you wanted. That's what I feel. They didn't give you something you wanted. You see? Because it's where, like I feel, the Queen of Pentacles is someone who likes to feel stable. They like someone who's stable. They want a partner. They want someone they can count on and rely on. They want to feel safe. And that's what I feel. Queen of Cups too, So let's have some outcome cards with the Moon. I think this person's going to come in and communicate. I do feel they realize they need to be stable. They need to make you feel safe and secure. That's why they didn't get what they wanted. They weren't possibly even being reliable. They were focused a lot. Like I say, it's all about me. So it could be just someone who's set in their ways. Maybe they've just been single a long time. It happens, especially if it's someone you knew. You see, a long time ago where you're different, you've now changed. And both people have changed. So, because if somebody just went for it, they were living in the moment. They took a leap of faith. They didn't realize that you may have changed, or maybe you don't feel the same. So someone felt rejected here. Maybe there was a rejection though. Yeah, see, let's have a look. Aquarius, what's happening here? Yeah, breathe through the tension. See, there's been tension. Someone else got this too. And I think the Five of Wands and this was in the same place. First one out. So, cross watchers. But yeah, see, breathing through the tension, Scorpio moon. See, someone's got some Scorpio energy. But that is an energy that creates change. And that's what it is, you see, that transformation. See, new moon in Libra. Somebody maybe with Libra in their chart. Yeah, know you are loved. See, there's love here. This is somebody who's kind of compassionate. There's love. But I feel we have a power struggle between two people. Who's being in control? Somebody wants to be in control and they don't want to budge or give in. Where we got the Queen of Cups bending over backwards to please somebody. You see, doing everything they can, putting in the effort. And then eventually it's like it gets boring or it gets exhausting. And the other person's like, thanks, but no thanks. This is just too much work because they're not getting what they want for all the hard work they're putting in. So, yeah. And it could be that if it is long distance relationship, that's a lot of work, especially if there's a lot of travel or commuting, you know, going to work all day and then having to pack a bag and to go spend time with someone here. So, like I say, a lot of obstacles and arguing or whatever this is here. I feel it's something that can be rectified because I do see it's an energy of, you know, taking things to the next level. See, it has to do with someone committing. See, it has to do with whether someone's faithful or not too. Maybe somebody wasn't faithful and they're holding on to some baggage they need to let go of, whether it's with yourself or someone else. But I feel most of it, it's just how they conduct themselves. They focus on self, they focus on themselves, which tells me it's someone who lives alone. You see, they live alone. They take care of everything themselves. But there's something to do with that, you know, some very positive energy, some kind of celebration. Maybe an invitation to visit and this person's not so sure. Especially if they've already come to see you once and they didn't get the passion that they wanted. It's all about the passion, you see. Yeah. It's an energy of the new moon in Libra, knowing you are loved. So, like I say, I don't know what's happened here, but yeah, it's energy of someone, see, it has to do with someone being more humble, which tells me someone's pride or ego may have gotten in the way. It's about being humbled. Someone's been humbled here a little. Yeah, don't we all need it sometimes, right? Focus on the positive. See, this is someone trying to focus on the positive. So that's a bit of a shift. Definitely an energy of some kind of change. A little Sag energy. Whoops, this one here wants to come out. Talk less, feel more. Yeah. But you know what it's telling me? Someone's not communicating their feelings. They're not telling you the things you need to know. But they want you to take the risk. But it's in the heart. So this is where both people, someone took a risk already. Now they're not so sure. They took a risk and got rejected. Now they want the other person to take the risk. So there's a risk here to do with traveling. So, yeah. And I'm not seeing, I mean, it could, gotta be honest, it could have to do with someone protecting someone from drinking and driving too. Long distance, commuting, having a drink. I do see a little of that. Someone very protective. Yeah. It could be children involved. It could be blended family situation. But I really feel it's more about someone reminiscing about something that's already happened. And they're looking at it and they don't want to go through that again. But yet here they are as the Emperor leveling up. They've done some inner work. I see change for the better. See being stable, reliable, financially stable. But they didn't get what they wanted. And I think it's because they were focused on themselves. So here's the other one, working through their feelings. This is someone who needs to work through their feelings here. You know, they have to, it's a person who kind of has their own way of doing things, you see. But I feel someone feels a little bit like a fool for the way they behaved. So, yeah, and maybe even both of you. But I feel like I say, it's not worth holding on to. It's an energy of letting go. Now, I don't know if it's somebody holding a grudge or what here, but it needs to be released. Because I actually feel we have two people who'd make a great partner. I do see the King and Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, but I do feel someone here needs to work through their feelings. There's definitely some inner work to be done. So let's have a look at that. I just want to look at that one more time here. See, it looks like someone travels for work, or they're at a distance, and it looks like it's a lot of work, but it's also an energy of nobody's perfect, and that's what's so interesting here. Yeah, see, this is someone knows. Yeah, there it is. High Priest is someone trusting their inner knowing. They already know. See, inner work. Into me I see. Someone needs to do a little inner work here. But it'd be both of you too. See? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. A lot of focus on work too. Someone keeping things to themselves, kind of private. But it's an energy of someone protecting themselves, looking out for themselves. See, we got two people both looking out for themselves here. See? So this is someone realizing that you're just protecting yourself. You're looking out for yourself. I do see a person who's very independent. They take care of themselves. This is not someone who needs someone to provide for them. If that's an issue, it's also an energy of someone who sees the possibility. See, is someone looking into the future. It's what the Queen of Pentacles does, and envision it. Do you see yourself with this person? You see, do you see yourself long-term with this person? I'm not so sure. But there's, you know, like I say, there's opportunity. This is someone who sees opportunity with you, and they're kind of going for it. But I don't think they got what they wanted. I feel it has to do with the passion. They wanted passion. They wanted things to go to that level. And you know, I feel it's like I say, someone here at some point would live in the moment and go for it. But now we have someone I feel who's more mature now. So yeah, it's almost like someone expected the other person to be like they were when they were younger. So yeah, there we have a little Sag energy. Someone tempering their passion. See, learning to be patient, pulling back. Something feels off. It feels different. It could be just a lack of chemistry. Where there used to be chemistry, there isn't anymore. But that's why there's the energy of not rushing. It's thinking things through, not rushing. You see, somebody rushed into a situation and they didn't get what they wanted because someone's changed. So yeah, see, now we have the person shining a light, looking for clarity. See, they're putting the shoe on the other foot. They didn't think the other person would change. It's sort of like somebody assumed the person would be exactly the same. But if there is a person for yourself from the feminine perspective, I think this is someone who's going to act exactly like they did before. I feel like you're reminiscing about this, and there's something here. Maybe you took a chance with this person, or felt, maybe there'd be something there. Maybe they'd change, but I don't think they've changed. But I feel the feminine has. But this is an Emperor. This is someone who likes to be in control. So if that's how they were before, it's likely how they're going to act again. So yeah, heavy stuff though. Yeah, that's, I do see positive energy though. Like I feel this is something that can be rectified. It's just a matter of two people acknowledging how each other feel, listening to each other, getting on the same page, making some kind of an agreement here to, take that little bit of a pause and look at how the other person feels. Yeah, because something felt off, but yet we got two people who could be just right for each other in a lot of ways with a little bit of work. It just takes a little effort. You see, it doesn't have to be a huge amount of work. This is someone who's kind of looking at it like, oh, this is just too much work. Right? Yeah. See, the older you are, the less you really kind of want to, deal with somebody who just wants you to do all the work and they don't really want to put in the effort. And I'm not even sure if that's the whole thing for most of you. For some of you, it's just this person's kind of fantasizing, you see, and romanticizing here about this. Yeah, something they rushed in without thinking, and now they're kind of like, oh, okay, they're shining a light. So I do feel there's hope for this. It's just this person, they have to give you something you want. It's like they want, like, indulge me, give me what I want. And then maybe I'll give you something you want, but they're not really clear about it. See, that's an energy of somebody who kind of tells you what they think that, I don't know if it's whether they think they can get away from it. To be honest, I feel like this is just somebody who doesn't put a lot of effort into communicating things clearly. That's really all it is, I feel. So Yeah, but it has to do with this person showing you they're stable and reliable. It's about being a partner, and that's where I feel like that realization where this person may not have your best intentions at heart, but I feel they kind of feel that way too, but they focus on me. It's all about me. But you're both looking out for yourselves here, and that's where I feel we have to, two people need to realize you both have the right to look out for yourselves too, first and foremost. So yeah, crazy energy. But like I say, it's an energy of talk less, feel more. Someone likes to talk a lot. They want to get, but I really feel it's saying it has to do with, that emotional intimacy or talking, communicating each other's feelings. Somebody here is more into the physical. They want to get down to the physical where the other person wants to talk, to communicate. And they need it. They need their feelings acknowledged. So yeah, I do see some kind of gathering, reunion, see traveling, going to another community. I mean, it's possible there was too many people involved and there was competition that created a lot of chaos, maybe some jealousy too. But I don't see game playing or anything like that. So I wish you the best. Let me know what's happening. This one is a little confusing. It's saying just to breathe through the tension, just to kind of relax. I feel someone's just waiting for things to calm down, and I do feel they're going to come in and communicate. Okay, but it's whoever, like I say, it's all about who's going to be the bigger person here, who's going to reach out and communicate. I see a couple of stubborn people. This side here's got all the masculine energy. I got to be honest, is pretty stubborn. I guess this is someone who likes to have things their way or the highway. But I think this person sees this is why they're not getting what they want. So they got to compromise. Do take care. Wish you the best. Bye for now.